All right, fellas, it's time to dominate. And today we're going to be talking about erectile dysfunction and masturbation. So if you think masturbation is causing you to have erectile dysfunction or unreliability issues, well, today we're going to go into that. We're also going to talk about how to beat partner erectile dysfunction. That's an exclusive for here. And we're going to talk about Condom ED. That's an exclusive for here, because that's what we do, exclusive stuff, new stuff. And hey, this is Brian, aka Uncle B, and for the last 23 years, been a men's performance coach with African Fly, the liquid aphrodisiac. Make sure to check that out. And of course, around here, we're here to make your sexual health that much better. And so today, specifically, what we're going to talk about is masturbation, what you need to know, what you need to be careful of, erectile dysfunction, what it is, really, partner ED and condom ED, and of course I'm going to give you some solutions. And if you like what you hear, go ahead, hit that like button, the subscribe button, that notification bell so we can get some more of this information to you. And what I'm going to do, you know how we get down right here, break this down till it cannot be broken anymore. All right, let's talk about that masturbation because, right now, we talk about Gen Z, Gen X, there's also generation porn. Because back in the day, fellas was getting their jollies off of looking in the bra section of the Sears catalog.
I found a nudie magazine under his pillow.
My man.
Now.
Then you have Playboy magazine and Black Tail magazine. Oh, yes, the days. Then it went to VHS tapes, then to CDs and DVDs, then paid sites with slow internet speed, and now you got it on your phone 24/7.
I said, give me the phone. Give me the phone. You're not getting the phone back.
And it's just streaming straight down to you for free. Oh my God, generation porn. You have probably seen more naked women than you've seen alive. That's a damn shame, but true. And that's because the greatest entertainment set in the world is in between your body, right there in the middle. So masturbation is natural. 90% of men and 80% of women have said they've masturbated in their lifetime. The other ones have been lying to themselves. One thing that's funny is that whole thing about hairy palms and causing blindness. Nah, that doesn't happen. There'll be a whole bunch of chimpanzee blind Jews walking around. That's just wrong. All right, masturbation is normal and it won't cause ED. Now, masturbation guilt can lead to ED. That's a different thing. Now, here's the thing you have to be careful of when it comes to masturbation. Two things. One, you get sensitized to your own touch. So you're the one in control of everything. That's not the way sex works with another person. And two, you're actually rewiring your brain. If you're looking at porn and you're masturbating, you're now conditioning your brain to think that, hey, this thing that's exciting on the screen is what you need in order to get aroused. And no, that's fake.
I was addicted to pornography for years. It really messed up my life in a lot of ways.
If you go too far with this, you'll soon find that, you're having sex and you're trying to picture something else in your head. That's not a good look. And let's just be very clear about why you're masturbating. It's because you want to have sex. Yeah, not a bad thing to have. And that's because masturbation comes with a few other benefits that would happen if you were just having sex, such as less tension, better sleep, fewer headaches, improved concentration, increased self-esteem, a more youthful appearance, and better fitness. All the things that happen with masturbation that can happen with sex. So now just hop into erectile dysfunction and break that down. ED happens when basically you can't get an erection when you want to or at all. This could come because of a number of reasons. We're talking about excessive alcohol, excessive tobacco. You could have high or low blood pressure. We're talking about those other things we basically know about. If you have high cholesterol, if you're obese, you have diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and if you're taking certain medications, all of this can lead to you having erectile dysfunction. So this is different than you having yourself masturbate into erectile dysfunction. The true way to tell whether or not you have erectile dysfunction is by how your erections happen while you sleep. While you're asleep, you're supposed to have 4 to 5 erections overnight. If that's not happening, that's when you have true physical ED. Now let's talk about condom ED. Condom ED is basically when you have this plastic balloon over the most sensitive part of your body. You ain't feeling a damn thing. Now I get it. It's that whole thing about you being responsible. Please guys, be responsible. Protect your neck and that neck down there. Protect your head and your neck. The thing that you do want to do is check and make sure that you're getting the right size condom. If you practice the penis enlargement process that I talked about in the last video, you may need a larger condom. And of course, you want to make sure you're getting the right lubrication. And when it comes down to it, just communicate with her. It's like, yes, it's not as sensitive. We're not going to have, I'm not going to have as much fun because I have a big plastic bag over my Johnson. Let's talk about something that's just a little bit extra. We're talking about partner erectile dysfunction. This is a person that you actually do want to have sex with, but for some reason, you're good all the way until right there when she's there. Now, a couple of things you may need to do. We're talking about undesensitize yourself, as in get away from the porn. As soon as you undesensitize yourself, you become more sensitive to the real thing. Have a lot more foreplay. A lot of times we get into this mode where it's like, you know, she just comes over, we're just gonna smash and dash. And it's like, well, that may work for her, but it's not gonna work for you because you need to get your testosterone up, and that happens with foreplay. You can do some other things like a Nuru massage, just N-U-R-U. Basically, it's an adult slip and slide. Look that up on the internet. It's fun. And this is all because the best sex you can have is when you're fully present, when you're intimate, you're into your mate. So some other things you can do just to make sure that you're getting up for the game. Experiment with condoms. Find out what is the right condom for you. Wear your socks. That way the blood flow isn't trying to go and warm up your feet. It's staying in the middle of your body so you can have some more fun. Role play. Yeah, that's right. Get the cowboy hat on, get the construction hat on, you know, make it memorable.
You don't like it, do you?
It's just a lot more clothes than I expected, but that's cool now, baby. We can work around that.
And yeah, you do need to warm up for sex. A lot of people think it's like, you know, I'm just gonna have sex. It's like an exercise. It's an event. You need to warm up. You and her can warm up together. Downward dog. Let's see what happens. And of course, to make sure you're functioning optimally, here are a couple of things you need to do. First, before sex, do not eat a whole bunch of sugar. Basically, you really don't want to eat it all for a good 3 hours. I know, sort of difficult with the timing, but it's like going swimming. Don't eat 3 hours before you go swimming. And of course, drinking alcohol, because alcohol is a poison that happens to make you feel woozy. That's it. So fellas, please understand that masturbation does not cause ED, but ED can be caused by a number of things. If you have partner erectile dysfunction, there's a way to deal with that. If you have condom erectile dysfunction, figure out your condoms. And of course, cut back on that masturbation and get into the real thing. Have more foreplay. Get into the play, man. So question of the day, has masturbation interfered with your sex life? Let us know in the comment section below. I mean, we honest around here, fellas. Hey, we're just trying to get better. That's how you dominate. And of course, if you like what you heard, go ahead, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell so we can get some more of this information to you. This is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.